Yo yo all my game musicians out there, this is the obnoxiousoboe, double O sharp for short, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. So, last time we were kind of in a little scuffle here with a couple of embers, and Bobbery decided to fight them off, and we let the other two castaways, one who is evidently not Lord Crump, and that one poor hopeless toad back to camp. So anyway, let's cross the bridge here and hello ice power or whatever that is. If we can make oh yeah, here we go. This is how we get this. This is how we obtain this. If I can, there we go. This is not how we obtain this. However, we can always do this. Now we can do it. Ice power! When jumping on fire enemies, and yep, Goombella will be perpetually jumping forever until she gets unstuck from that little gap there between the jump pad, springboard, and the rock wall there, the cliff wall. Erg! Erg! Yerg! So this is how a Legend of the Sea meets its end, eh? Oh boy, this probably isn't that good. Let me actually switch to Coops here. Let's see what... Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, here we go. So evidently these two... what appeared to be very weak ember/spirits have chased a very strong-willed Bob-Omb up a tree. That's what I'm guessing. And unfortunately, I don't know if I have... Am I ready for this? Well, I'm gonna have to be, so... Wackadoo? Yep, here we go. And this one is something we can't really run away from, so unfortunately we're gonna have to do... We're gonna have to move into some very compromising measures here. So anyway. Awesome. And I could have also done Art Attack, because Art Attack is probably a lot better than Earth Tremor could ever aspire to be, but it takes a lot more star power. So let's just do this instead. Twa! Cat! Not twa. Cat! And let's not miss! Dang it! Well, I did miss at that last part, but it doesn't matter. I think all these embers are back to the undead. There we go. They will go back to the undead whence they came. Ooh, the pain of it all! Just being stuck in a tree. Like, you know, George of the Jungle. Ooh, Mario, old boy. I guess those blokes got me a bit better than I thought. Or maybe they just, you know, chased you up a tree and you were just too helpless to even, you know, bring out the spunk man. Mario, please hear my last request. I must thank you for taking me out to sea one last time. Oh, don't tell me. You're not going to die on us, are you? But there is one thing I need before I go to my rest. Chocola Cola. I was saving that one bottle, my last memory of Scarlet, to celebrate reaching here, because we can't drink regular whiskey in a Mario game. I saw it among the flotsam drifting toward the island, so it must be somewhere. If I might have just one sip before my final voyage... give me that Chocola Cola, old boy. But he seems hurt. You think he's doing okay? No, not particularly. Please, I beg of you. Well, he looks injured, but I don't think he's... I think he is just kind of putting on a play there with his own death spiel. I mean, I don't think he's really near death. But we can go to that one island there and get some coconuts, because that looks like a coconut tree. Little coconut palm. So anyway, now let's go find the Chocola Cola, which may be back at camp. Hopefully that won't be the case. But if it does, though, I won't be afraid to, go back. Holy cow. Is it going to be a long trek back? I guess we might have to do it, because that is how we do things. Okay, so here we have just basically a conversation with the other two castaways that were lost at sea, but were soon found by yours truly. And now let's just see if maybe he, by chance, may have the Chocola Cola, because it may be possible that Captain Flavio may have accidentally stumbled across the Chocola Cola bottle and he just decided to take a gulp for himself. Ah, you're still alive! Well, we have some fortune left. Such relief for Flavio. I thought some jungle beast was snacking on you. Yeah, you little coward. I mean, you could have just helped us out here. Well, everyone is accounted for. Now, wait one moment. Am I wrong, or are we still one man short? That's right. Bobbery sacrificed himself to save us from the ghosts. Please, we've got to go back and help him. What lunacy bursts forth from your mouth? The Admiral lives? What fortitude! Oh, to joy! Mario, front and center, I entrust you with the mission to save our dear Admiral, because I can't really do it alone because I'm too spineless. Huh? What is that you say? Chocola Cola? Well, why would I have that? And then it turned out that he did. But, yes, by the way, Flavia, it is merely curious. What do you need it for? What now? Speak up, son. The Admiral may soon perish, and he wants to drink it as his last wish. Or, before he goes to sleep. Ah, so what we are dealing with here is a sort of last request, am I correct? No fooling, it's not... Yes, that should have been obvious to you, little knuckle brain. Well, Flavio has no choice. I found it on the beach, but for this noble cause, I yield to traffic. However, this Chocola Cola is part of our supplies, which we need to survive. Yeah, right. Who needs a whole bottle of sugar? So I will need you to find something to eat to replace this. On this, I do not budge. Yes. I'm sure there is something on this island that would be a suitable replacement. Oh, great. I could have just grabbed the coconut while on the way, but nope. I just decided to neglect it. I decided to ignore it on the way back here. Well, back to some more possible enemy butt kicking. And we're back here to the middle of the island. Literally the middle of the island. And where we're going to be transporting ourselves to, once again, to the middle of that one island there. The middle island. What else can I say? It's just a middle isle with just one coconut tree. Controller! Work with me here. Why is the controller not really responding to my every action? Just gonna barely tap that, okay. I don't know why I did that, because I still need Joe Padre to fly me back to the mainland. It ain't tasty, so it won't give me any sort of healing powers. Oh, Linguini, I guess I will be just getting rid of this fright mask, so then, because I don't necessarily need it. I don't necessarily need it for right now. I can just go get thrown in with all the other Flotsam and Jetsam in the ocean. Okay. With the fright mask gone, so is the end of Bowser. And hence he got turned to stone and became the stone camp. The stone cap. But anyway, let's go back to camp. Let's go back to the compound in just a few minutes due time. And we're back here to the compound. And what we need to do right now is bring bring Flavio a not very edible coconut. So what will you give me in exchange for this delectable Chocola-Cola? Make it good. I am the editor of Foppish Gourmet Week. No, you're not. Foppish Gourmet Weekly, so I know my delicacies. You're just making that up so then you have a whole lot more prestige than you already do. You know, you're just trying to emphasize yourself. Aha! A coconut, is it not? Well, that is island fare, but somewhat cliched. Ah, well, perhaps I had set my hopes too high for a foraging non-gourmand such as you, because, yeah. Well, here you go, take the Chocola-Cola, and give my regards to the Admiral. Fairest change, okay. Actually, it's Bobbery's. It's not Flavio's treasured beverage anymore, that is. Tell him to waft the bouquet. Swizzle it gently and savor all the fine fizzy. I'm pretty sure he already knows that, since he had probably had Chocola-Cola before, so. But anyway, let me just heal up again and go through all that whole gauntlet of just putrid piranhas and fuzzies that I have been dealing with for the past 20 or so minutes. I mean, it's a good way to gain star points, don't get me wrong, but it'd be really good if I could just kind of rush things along here. And there we go! Defeat 2 putrid piranhas and 1 pink fuzzy, and lo and behold, I get a level up. And since I have reached the even level here, which is at level 14, I will be leveling up my HP for right now. Bringing Mario up to good, rightful 30 HP, so yeah. And what is that fuzzy doing? What on earth is that fuzzy doing? Why exactly is he just kind of jumping in place? Well, anyway, that is trivial. That is a triviality that we will not talk about anymore. Hey, guess what I forgot, guys? Guess what I forgot on the way over here? It took me a while to realize this, but there's actually a shine spray hidden behind the fronds of this palm tree. Yep. So now we have 4 shine sprites, enough to level up. Well, Vivian's already leveled up, so whoever's going to be my next partner, maybe someone later on down the road, which may be sooner than what we think. I don't know. Okay, here's your Chocola-Cola. Hopefully you enjoy it. Oh, that distinctive bouquet. You've brought it? Ah, oh boy. How very sickening to kind of watch someone's manners being overly abused in a video game gameplay that I'm doing right now. This glorious flavor, dear boy, it awakens the mouth. So the sea was generous enough to deliver me this one last grace. I have nothing left in this world now. Thank you for granting my last wish. Now I shall be reunited with my dear Scarlet in some shadow realm. Farewell, Captain Mario. Yeah, that's right. Were you asleep all along? I liked that little distortion there at the end. Hey Mario, I was thinking, you don't think Bobbery is just like sleeping, do you? Like maybe he totally is. Yeah, he totally is. And I was so worried about him. Smack him awake, will you? Yeah, yes I will. I'm very glad I kind of foresaw this all along. What? Yabbity. Pirates! Where are those pirates? There are no pirates, you scally seawag. You scalery seawag, or, you basically a seafaring scallywag, or, you get the point. Bobbery, he's still kind of out of it, I think. I think he's kind of TFG at this point. What, now? Oh, Mario, old boy, it's you. You have adventures in the afterlife as well. Capital. You're still alive, you crazy old coot. Yeah, you didn't really die at all. You were just kind of traumatized from the chase um, committed by those two embers. Ah, yes, well, really, this isn't a tropical paradise for fallen sailors. Oh, right. Yeah, we're right now on an island full of material goods. Now I recall. Mario, oh boy, we still have work to do. Duh. I mean, that's the reason why we came all the way over here. You better take me with you, I should say. I'm sure my sea legs and explosive personality will be rather useful, eh? I told you so! I knew we were going to eventually get a partner. Sooner or later, we were going to get another partner, and lo and behold, it had to be a very old sea dog. A scholarly scallywag. a seafaring scallywag who is nothing but scurvy. Press X to make Mario throw Bobbery, who will then walk a few steps and explode. Okay, that I will gladly do. Yay! Air exploded. Goodbye, air, even though you're still around. Use Bobbery's explosions to blast cracks open, destroy walls, and activate switches. You can even throw him onto ledges above you. In battle, he can detonate on ground-bound enemies, or, if you like, you can use his bomb squad, which is kind of like attack power from Vespiquen or any other bug-type Pokemon that uses this move. Time bombs that explode one turn later. Well, not like that. I mean, that's just kind of an overworld sort of move. But anyway, let's gladly heal up from all the putrid piranha butt kicking that I had to do. And this looks rather suspicious. A large stone blocks the way. It seems to be carved into the shape of a skull. There is a space in one of the eyes where you could conceivably place something. But what? What can we place in that one, what appears to be kind of resembling an eye patch? And what is the deal with these two idols here? Can we butt stomp one of them? We can. I mean, they look like something that you could butt stomp on, except for the other one, which looks like a great deal like Luigi, because that is the color of Luigi. And this is Mario, because Mario is red and Luigi has a blue covered overalls. So yeah, I get it. So yeah, anyway, just symbolism aside, we're gonna have to go back to Flavio and see if he may have some sort of knowledge about this. We may need to bring him along. Hopefully he isn't too lily-livered to possibly come with us, so let's just see. And we're back over here. So, hey, Flavio, guess what? Admiral Bobbery is alive, so could you believe that? It is Bobbery. Welcome back to you. Okay, I don't really understand that greeting, but whatever. Do you know how worried we were? My stomach has been most upset. I must worry about everyone here. But who worries for Flavio? No one, because no one really cares about me. Because I'm so narcissistic that I just happen to have a picture of Donald Trump in my ascot there. Do you know how hard that is for me to sit here in safety and worry so much? I do not know what it is out there. I don't know what is out there, waiting to lurch in and snack upon me and turn me into a just a banana sandwich. We do not even know how to get home for the sake of the blue, briny sea. But no more yelling. Now is the time to pull together and work as a team. Flavio, old boy, I must say you talk rather too much. Yeah, for his own good. He's a blatherskite. Such insolence! Grrr! I growl at you like an angry jungle beast. I ought to, like Tarzan. Oh! So in any case, Mario, about that crystal star you spoke of earlier. There was a rather odd rock in the far east of the jungle with a skull carved into it. Call it an old sea bomb's intuition, which, you know, you're an old sea bomb, coincidentally, but that skull rock smells suspicious. Hey, Bobbery, you want to know what really smells suspicious? Flavio's armpit, with the flatulent noise. How very amusing. Oi, it smells like low tide. War, but seriously, Flavio needs some Old Spice. He needs to show himself the new stuff. You may be onto something with that skull rock. I say that's where the treasure is. Well, anyone could figure that out, you mutinous joker. I mean, how obvious! I was already saying in my head that the treasure is certainly behind that rock. Sure you were. And as such, I will continue the noble duty of protecting this camp from invasion, or rather just running from it. Captain Mario, carry on. I am sorry to make so many requests, but you know... Flavio, you old cash grubber. Yeah, I'm glad someone finally stood up to him here. If you want treasure, why don't you go get it yourself? Exactly. Like, you know, how Colorado used to kind of brave it out back on Lava Lava Island. Oh, well, yes, Admiral, you see, Well, yes, you have a point. Let us decide this fair and square, shall we? Listen to me, everyone. Who thinks I should go along to investigate the Skull Rock? Oh, heck yes. Yeah, take him, please. Have fun out there, jerk. Off with you. Yep. See, there we go. There you have it, Flavio. Fair and square, eh, what? You've become the new Navi. Even though I like Navi. No, not fair. Flavio, not fair. Flavio hates you all. Yep. You will hate everyone, but you will never regret it because even in death, you will still not be remembered. You will be buried at sea and probably can be buried in an unmarked grave down at in the sea floor. So anyway, let me right now go all the way back, braving all the dangers that await us, like right over here. And we're back here to the deepest part of the jungle, or if you can call it that, the deepest screen of the yay, audio! I lost my audio here, but anyway, let's actually get this done. Oh, now what is all this? A dead end, taunting Flavio with its dead endness. I don't think that's even a word. But, is this... I think this is the Skull Rock Bobbery blabbered about, which he did. Well, it positively reeks of ancient secrets, yes. Let us plunge into this puzzle. And just run away. Skull Captain casts his gaze, red jewel shines and plays, boom bessa boom festival. I wonder if that may be a clue. A clue, a clue. A stash, brothers, best of friends. 3 times red stash lands on his end. Blue stash's belly 4 times is whacked, so let's hear those fireworks go boom. At the boom bessa boom festival. Boom bassa boom. I'm just singing to while away the time because, you know me, I just like doing nothing because I'm a rich snob. It is not like Flavio is scared or anything, even though I am. But do you know something? I have never been able to know that song's meaning. Well, maybe you will now, because now that you've given me some sort of a hint, I will butt stomp you 3 times, and I will wackadoo this mustache 4 times. And yeah, we still need the rock. Yes, I ground pounded these guys 4 times. Oh, wait. Let's hear that song one more time. 3 times red. Lands on his end. Belly! Okay. we were just whacking the head. So now let's try it out. Come on, there we go. That didn't do anything. That still didn't do anything. We still need the rock. Mario, old boy, I have a gut feeling that Flavio's gem might fit in that eye hole. Well, let's go ask him for it. He may have to part with it. What is it you ask of me? You want Flavio to lend you something? Is this correct? Yes. Now what could I possibly have that you would need with such anxiousness? Your skull gem, fork it over. Fork it over. We need that. What? You want me to lend you the skull gem? You really need it? This is the heirloom of the House of Flavio, you know. But I suppose it is all right, because I am Flavio, he of such ludicrous wealth. I'm just lending it, though. Do not dare run off with it. Do not make me dock pay. Even though you may not have much of a choice, it's probably gonna be blending in with the rock. Okay, so I guess let's try it now. 1, 2, and now wackadoo you 4 times. There we go! Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself to be an exploding little... Wow, that was underwhelming. Okay. And then we do this. Explodadoo! And da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Oh, such excitement! The cave entrance! We have finally made it. Huh? What? Ah, my skull gem! Yep, it mended in with the rocks. It's now a rock now, because it was always a rock. Oh, Mario, what were you thinking? That gem was part of the House of Flavio! And then it did that. Phew! Oh, what a happy day. I have my skull gem back. My jolliness has no end. Because everything must always turn up roses in the end. Because that's how it always is. And how it always has to be. Now then, I'm sure you're all disappointed, but Flavio must be heading back now, because I'm still a coward. I cannot let those back at camp worry about me further, you know, as if they were really tired of hearing all of your stories anyway. You two understand, yes? No. So let me know when you find that glittery treasure, alright? God, what a... He is so useless. He really is. He is unlike his Paper Mario counterpart. Month, star, day, circle, 8th note. Scoffing at danger, my brave explorers entered the cave, while I remain uncourageous. Will they actually find the Pirate King's treasure? I tremble with anticipation. And here we go, and there is our save block. Alright, so next time on Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door, we will be finally traversing downward through the Pirate's Grotto, which is probably going to take maybe a few parts, so get ready for a whole bunch of spelunking and adventure and possibly getting lost. So, yeah. Until then, guys, I will bid you bon voyage.